During the de-escalation, we're usually monitoring how the progress is going. So the person started at quite a high elevated state, and during the de-escalation we're hopefully bringing them down a little bit. If it doesn't appear to be working, then what I'd be considering doing is calling the code grey early, getting in there early, hitting that duress button early, because then I'm hoping the 2 or 3 minutes that it takes for the code grey team to assemble, then I'm going to be able to make an assessment of whether the de-escalation has started to work or whether it's still stuck. If the de-escalation's not working and we've already called the code grey, then the code grey team can come in and support before it gets out of control. So one of the options, one of the considerations is how soon are we going to call the code grey. We don't have to wait until the de-escalation has completely failed and then call it. We can call it during it if you don't believe that you're going to get a win. If you don't believe you can have a successful de-escalation, it would be okay to call the code grey then. When the code grey team assembles, then we've got an opportunity to keep that de-escalation going. Perhaps even just having the code grey team there will give that staff member the confidence to keep on going and to manage the escalation. Another option is change the faces. If this person is still aggressive when I'm trying to de-escalate them, if I feel that this isn't working, then I'm more than happy to step out and let someone else come and take over. I think sometimes professional ego can get in the way of that, and people stay in a little bit longer than they should. Another option, which I really like, is tactical disengagement. It's not working, step out. I can see this isn't good for you, Mrs. Jeffrey. I'm just going to step out and give you a couple of minutes and I'll come back and check on you. So that tactical disengagement, you close the door, you allow Mrs. Jeffrey the time to think through and hopefully de-escalate herself. But then also the staff member can be communicating with other staff members, with colleagues, and letting them know that something's happening, and then coming up with plans of how it is we're going to deal with it. So the concern there would be that the person stays in longer than they should, rather than understanding that stepping out is absolutely an okay thing to do.